cozy today. Hello, little buddy. You're here. Can you guys see him? So I am feeling extra cozy today, so I figured I would do a little tour of specific Christmas decorations that you guys have requested, aka our Christmas trees. So we have 4 Christmas trees decorated 4 different ways, so I'm going to take you guys through exactly how I decorated them, from my CANDYLAND Christmas tree, the main one in our living room, to this white candy gingerbread chaotic tree. I have a full white tree in my office that's decorated all white with rose gold accents. This more is like of a pink and blue tree. And then we have a new one in our staircase that I'm going to share with you guys, as well as a couple. What are you doing? You want to make it about you, right? As well as a couple of new decorations that I'll share with you guys. So I will take you guys through how I decorated them, exactly what I did. If you guys have not yet seen my how I decorate my CANDYLAND Christmas tree, it's one of the most viewed videos on my channel, I think. That's a full time lapse of me decorating them, and I have a full time lapse from this year as well, so I'll link both of those down below. Just the first one that's specifically to the CANDYLAND tree, it's older. It's a bit dated at this point, so the tree has evolved and changed, so I feel like I need to do a revamp, hence this video, and I figured I would just share all the trees with you guys. And yes, I will be doing this video in my onesie, cozy coz. So if you guys have not yet subscribed, make sure that you guys go do this. Give this video a thumbs up. If you guys do like the decoration, the home stuff, give it a thumbs up, because I always measure based off of what you guys want to see. Obviously, if any questions or comments, comment down below. I will do my best to answer them like ASAP. And if you guys aren't following on Instagram, hello, I share a lot of the behind the scenes. Like I shared when I was decorating, as everything went up. I have to say, like, I am pretty funny on Instagram stories. Like, Carl and I live it up on Instagram stories. If you like a good giggle every day, try and keep it positive, keep it light. And it's a little view into our daily life and a behind the scenes. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. I hit my own ear. Let's jump into the video. Why are you so funny? You're a funny little guy. High five. Alright, you guys, let's start this tour. So we literally just picked up off the floor, and yes, I am doing this tour in my onesie. What's up? So if you guys were looking behind me, so I'll just share a couple things before I jump into the tree. These are usually downstairs, but they were just sitting behind me. So these 2 Christmas ball pillows I love them. I literally was gonna DIY this and I found them and I was like, done, dead. They're from Michaels. And then this blanket and that pillow match, they're from Chapters Indigo, which I love. So I had done a tour of our full bedroom. I can link it down below for you guys. And I shared like where everything was from, and the tree was in here and I mentioned it, but I didn't go into depth about it. So any extra decorations, I tossed them all in here. They're like, a lot of them are like these metal vintage ones, which break really easily. It is what it is. I gotta clean that up though. I just didn't want to mess it up. So these little candy, I guess, they're candy ornaments, like on little plates. They are from the German pavilion at Epcot. So cute. So they're still there. I saw them the other time that we went. And then I've got my elf and a couple of things here. My Mickey Mouse stuff. Yeah. So these literally just extras from the tree. But this is the tree, and I love it. I feel like this year I'm obsessed with it. So I did a little bit of a time lapse while I was putting it together, but I'll explain to you guys how I do this. Oh my, Carl. He was burying his treats under here, I bet you. He's ridiculous. Okay, so let's just start that again. All right. Are you serious? You're serious. So the tree itself is from Michaels. They say a 7-foot tree. There's no way this is a 7-foot tree. I would say it's like 6 feet. And then how I get it to be higher, so it ends right about here, I get like these sticks. I do this in all my trees, so you'll see a lot of similarities as to how I decorate the trees, but it works, so listen up. So the way that I add height is I always get like a cool stick for the top, and I'll mix them. So this one I got 2 of these blue thingies. So these blue sticks are basically like, they almost look like they're for like a island themed tree. I think that's what they were for, but I was like, Candy Wonderland. And they matched the teal on this. So I try and stick to one color theme, which for this it was like a teal blue. So you can see it there, it's in the thing. And then pink would be like the other color that I used the most. And then I got these gingerbread sticks this year at Michaels as well. So 2 sticks and then 1 in the middle added a ton of height, and then you can see the way that I wrap the branches around it. So it's obviously a fake tree, duh. And I just wrap the branches around it that way, and then I'll usually do it this way. So this is how I decorate the tree. And this is a tip for you guys when you're decorating anything or doing like arrangements. So you start at the top and you do it kind of like a diagonal. So see how this gingerbread kind of goes, so it goes like downwards. So you go left to right on everything. So anything that I try and do in terms of, I don't know, like lollipops and decorations. So see how there's a lollipop, it goes choo, 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 and then it goes this way down the tree. So everything is angled down the tree, including the stuffing. So the way that I do the stuffing, and I did this on every tree that I have, I always use a filler, especially on a white tree, and I'll just get fake snow and I fill it with that because that's what makes it look more whimsical and full. So that's how I start the tree. I'll do the snow, and then I add a ribbon kind of undulating down it. I don't know how else to explain that, but you can buy the ribbon at Michael's. It doesn't matter which type of ribbon you do, and you tie it to the top, and then you kind of push it in almost as though like it looks like a candy that's kind of cascading down it, and that adds a lot of volume too. And then I have this cute garland in here that I added after that. And then from there, it's about ornaments and sticks. And I'll share this with you guys with the other tree too. Sticks for me are huge for trees. Like it adds so much volume. So I've got, like I said, the gingerbread men. I've got these lollipops in here. Those are from ShelbyBHomeandHoliday.com. I bought a couple random candy things from her, as well as some elves, and I love that website, it's super cute. And those little sticks, like, were supposed to be tropical as well, but it works. So that's how I do it usually. A lot of the lollipops are sticks that you can stick into the tree. One of the main things I got this year were these lollipops, like I mentioned. So there's this style of lollipop. I know it looks similar, but they're different. And then this style of lollipop. So I did the lollipops, and then I got these gingerbread men, which are like I can't tell if you can you see that they're sparkly? Not really, eh? Oh my God, I'm obsessed with them. And then a lot of these things, like these quilted donuts, are for way to break the tree, Angie. You undecorated your own tree. So those are from HomeSense. These bigger ornaments down here, these bigger balls are from, yeah, I know, you wanted me to say it. They're from Canadian Tire. Those little elf legs are from Shelby B Home and Holiday. And that's pretty much it. Like a lot of the stuff is just from little stores. There's a store in Ottawa. If you guys are ever in Ottawa, Canada, there's a store called Tinseltown. It's my favorite Christmas store ever. It's so beautiful. And then in Florida, if you guys are ever in Fort Lauderdale, Christmas Palace. Oh my, don't even get me started on Christmas Palace. Amazing. So this is our candy tree, which honestly, I think I'm the most happy with it this year. I had a pink one last year. I'll link that down below as well. I did a beauty room Christmas tree last year, and I used this tree, and I'm happier with this tree this year. Like, I love it. I love the theme of it. I love the vibes. I love the chaos. I love the lollipops. Love it all. So there's a couple of little details at the back. You guys can see I have like more food ornaments. Those are from Michael's as well. Little elf feet. It kind of just looks like an elf like falls into your tree. I have those downstairs as well. Ribbons, garland. Yeah, I feel like I shared everything that I possibly could. Cute, right? And it's pre-lit as well. So, oh, important, the tree skirt is from Michael's as well. So the tree skirt, I always try and make it match the theme of the tree. So this is tree number 1. I feel like I should also mention that this is from the German Pavilion as well. You guys, the German Pavilion at Disney has some good decorations. So this is the first tree. Let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, so this is the next tree in the next room. I already did a full office tour, but I didn't dive into the tree, the decorations. I don't even know if I had decorated the underneath of the tree, and I don't know if that elf was there. He is new and he is phenomenal. So I usually try and do like a fluffy pink theme, so very like rose gold, white, and blush pink theme. So I've got this fluffy bench, which is here all year round, but I feel like it just adds to it. This is from Chapters Indigo. The pillows are mostly from Chapters Indigo or Mobilia. That lamp back there, because I know you guys are gonna ask, is Restoration Hardware. And then I change up my floral arrangement in my office. So these are all from HomeSense or Winners, or if you're in the States, Home Goods, it's the same thing. So I got these, they're like snowy roses with snowy branches, and then these sticks are from Michael's, so HomeSense and Michael's mixture. And then these little curly things, which are also in the tree, are from Michael's. You can get them at floral stores sometimes, like in the arrangements, but these ones I had found them at Michael's in the floral department, not in the Christmas department. So cute. And then back there I've got some Christmas branches. I should take that out from back there because I have some fairy lights in there. Super cute. Okay, we're gonna do that. And it's just in like some giant mason jar with a bunch of pine cones. So then under the tree, how I usually decorate this is I have some cute themed boxes. Like I got some little pink boxes, and then any of the extra ornaments that I just didn't use, I put them in the boxes. So these are all from Michael's, these ornaments. They're super cute. I love the pink. And this guy, his name's Romeo. he just came in. He came in from House of Holiday. I love him. I love everything about him. I've never had a pink elf, and I saw him online and I was like, you are gonna live at the Belmars. So this little piece here is from a store called Tinseltown in Ottawa that I love, so I just kind of hooked that on him, and I tie them, like he's not just sitting on this little ladder. So my little brother made me this ladder. You could totally DIY this. I always tie the elves, see the back of his, see how he's tied in there? That's how I do it, so without them falling. And then the tree itself, I time-lapsed this in my total transformation, I guess, like my office tour, but I showed the time-lapse of how I decorated this tree. The tree itself is from Lowe's, so it's kind of like a Home Depot or a Rona or whatever you have near you, like a hardware store. So I think it's Canadian, but this is one of the prettiest trees that we own, other than the one that's in our living room. I love this tree, but the reason why it looks so full is because I stuffed it with snow, just like I did upstairs, but this one has way more in it. So I actually do it in layers, and I didn't try to rip apart the batting. I tried to keep it like in one sheet, basically. So I would lay it as though it's snow that's fallen, and I kind of did it on an angle like I showed you guys upstairs, like it all goes upwards like this. So it gives it that like Grinchy theme. And then whenever the lights are on, and especially with the camera, you can barely see where it's actually placed, but it does look that much more natural. And then I added in these giant pine cones that I got from HomeSense. So that was step 2. I also did the top of the tree, obviously, same thing as I did upstairs. So I had these white branches with that basically look like little snow puffs at the top. I did that. And then I had these ones with the white balls at the end of them that I stuffed 2 in there, and then one big one at the top with the curlies, all from Michael's. And then at the top, see how there's like branches with lights? You can get that at Michael's too. It just has a battery pack and it sits at the back of the tree, like the wire runs back here. I would love if it plugged in like my other one, but it's fine, we'll deal with it. And then I toss in those gold things that I showed you all over the tree, and that really gives it like the chaotic feel. So then from there, there's just more curlies. So more of the curlies like at the top, these type of curlies. And I also have branches with snow on them that I put in there. So I try to spread them out, and same thing like I shared with you guys upstairs. So see the branch up here? So anything that goes, it goes this way, and then this way, and then this way. So I just kind of do it like on an angle down the tree. Does that make sense? So it literally just like kind of zigzags down the tree. So if you are trying to figure out how to decorate your tree and you feel like it just looks lopsided, that's how I do it. Same thing with the Christmas balls. And I know I feel like the tinfoil heads are gonna come out on this one, but triangles, okay? So the triangles will help. So if you do like this, on an angle downwards, and then where's my third one? Here. So it kind of makes like a triangle at the bottom of the tree. So just the angle, instead of it being like straight down here. Does that make sense? I hope I don't sound crazy. What else is in here? There's the curlies, there's the gold branches are stuffed in here, so that's the gold accent. So I have gold branches, and I have these gold branches. And then the gold on these are from HomeSense. I was so excited when I found these. So the secret to that big tree that's in the living room that I'm gonna show you guys in a couple seconds is there's like, I would say 6 large ornaments like this, big balls, yes. And I found these for this tree and I love them. So that's the entirety of the tree. The tree skirt's from Michael's as well. And this one's more of like a knitted with a fur. I don't even know what to do with that branch. And then this is so pretty. It's from HomeSense. That was one of those things I was like, yep, you're coming home with me. And then these, I shared this before, but I feel like I kind of made it better. I had these little tiny ornaments that were blush pink, gold, rose gold, and then this is all laundry detergent that's in the bottom of it, and then I just poured a ton of glitter on top of it. So that's how I filled up the little apothecary jars, and that's the white and pink tree. I guess white and gold tree isn't really pink. There's just a couple of pink accents. So hopefully that gives you guys some ideas. And definitely the snow to fill it, and the sticks. Again, like there's barely any ornaments in this. And then, oh, to fill it, also, see how it's not even hung in there. It's just, I just stuffed it in there. So this is a white, shiny Christmas ball that you can get in like a big pack at Michael's. So those are all stuffed in, and then these sticks, which are beautiful, are all stuffed in as well. So it's just a lot of filling, and then with the sticks it makes it look more chaotic and full. Like this without the snow and the stuffing would look like a completely different tree, but that's how you get it to look really, I guess, more expensive, honestly. Like it just looks like a more expensive, classier tree. Okay, let's keep moving. All right, so this is Andre's gift wrapped area. You did a really good job, babe. You're welcome. So I'm gonna show you guys. I feel like I should turn on some lights. Oh, it's all on a remote. So I will link this remote down below for you guys. I always talk about it. So it says Zap on it. There's basically, I don't know if you guys heard that, but Carl just totally burped. You're a true little boy, buddy. So I'm gonna turn on these lights, move the staircase. And I will show you guys all the details of this area. So this is our newest tree. He is the same tree as the white one upstairs, but he is green with, it looks like there's flocking, but it's not. It's almost like, there's a word for it, but he's cute. He's like a fuzzy tree. So I wanted a tree here because I felt like it was a missed opportunity and an opportunity for greatness to have a tree. And what I did is there's no plug over there. So I thought if I run it down the back and it goes up right here, no one will see it because I already have this light running all the way upstairs and it's plugged in all the way upstairs. So I'll show you guys where that goes. So that railing continues all the way upstairs. I'll show you guys in the house tour, but it continues all the way upstairs and it plugs in over there. So the lights go down the railing with all of the assortment of elves. This thing is new and I love it. I don't know if you guys can see how the light, yeah, you can totally see that, right? So cool. It's meant for outside, but why would I want the neighbors to enjoy it when I can enjoy it? So I love it. So we got that at Lowe's and they have a bunch of Mickey stuff. I'll show you guys our other, technically we have 5 trees because we have little topiaries, but this tree, it comes pre-lit. I didn't decorate it. I didn't do anything to it. And I think that I'm happy with that. And you can get trees at Michael's for like 70% off if you wait till the right time. So that's what we did. It was not expensive at all. And I love him. And I feel like he just suits perfectly. Andre's wrapping is covering my beautiful tree skirt, but the tree skirt is basically like a plaid theme, which he matched with his, he did a very good job. I'm proud of you, babe. You did a great job. Are you proud of yourself?
Yes.
Yes. He's trying to work. Okay, so that is the other tree and I'll show you guys the topiary and then I'll show you guys the main tree. All right, so this is, I guess, one of our trees. It doesn't really count as a tree, but it's a fake Mickey little topiary. And we have a second one. I'll show you guys the second one right here. So we put them at either end of the kitchen and I really, really like them. And I don't know if you can see how the lights even blink in them. What I was scared about buying this, because I hadn't seen them anywhere, I didn't know what the actual bushes would look like, but look at how it's like a sparkly, glittery green. It's incredible. And then it's in like a Mickey Shorts little pot and then there's a bow. It's amazing. It looks like something you'd find in Disney World. So again, this was supposed to go outside too, but why would I? It's gorgeous. So we have 2 of those and I'll take you guys to see our main tree now, which is also Disney themed. All right, so same thing. This is on a remote, including the top part of it. So the whole thing turns on and then the village is technically a part of it. Carl, why do you need to be a part of every? What happened? Did you oh, it's on a different switch. Weird, okay. Interesting. Carl, why do you need to be a part of everything? So this is my gift wrapping section. I'm very proud of myself. These pillows, I know you guys keep asking. I had checked in my closet tour that I just did, I had checked where they're from. The tag, I got them at the theater when I went to see Wreck-It Ralph. It says they're by Squishmallows. So if you guys want to Google that, or I can try and find them on Amazon and link them down below, but that's where they're from. And everyone keeps asking, I don't know. But that's the best I can do, because I got it at a theater. And the person thought I was crazy. So I've got my village going here. You guys asked, all of the pieces are by Lemax. We got a couple new ones this year, because he broke down, and once one, like there's nothing you can do. So I kept the receipts for the next ones. This one's new. And then this is the other one that I got that's new. So they're all pretty much Lemax except for the Disney ones, which are Department 56, I believe is what it's called. And those are the 2 Disney ones there. But I loved the teacups, that was Andre's choice. And then Santa's Workshop, Popcorn Tower, the North Pole Observer. This is supposed to be on and he spins around. Pin Traders, this one I thought would light up. It doesn't, but it's still super cute. And I just left it at 25 days till Christmas because I thought that was adorable. And then the Candy Workshop and the little sweet shop. And these actually all have audio too if you want to turn them on, which we are not going to do that. Then the tree itself, before I forget, this elf moves up and down, and I will link him. You can get him on Amazon. It's called by Mr. Christmas or something like that, and you can get a Santa one too, but I loved the elf, so he actually goes up and down the tree. Carl, it's not your gift. So this tree was a gift to us. So the base, like just the tree itself, is a pre-lit tree. It's probably our biggest tree. I feel like it would be about the same size as the one in my office. No, it's a little bit bigger for sure. What would you say this is, like 8.5 feet? 8.5 feet, and then the same thing, I added the branches at the top. These branches though are way better than the ones that I got at Michael's. These are from Bow Rings. I don't think that they still sell them. I don't even know if that's still a store, but those plug into the wall. So everything's plugged in together to that switch. And then same thing, I did the same curlies at the top of this tree. So the way that I stuff this tree is I use a bunch of red ornaments, like plain red ornaments, and they're all stuffed in the middle of the tree. I did the same thing as upstairs. I have the garland and the ribbon going throughout the tree, like undulating in and out of the tree. And I basically just, like, you can see here, like I just stuff it in the tree. I start with this one, that's like a mesh ribbon, and then I have the ribbon that goes on top of it, and that undulates all the way down. And then I have the larger ornaments that I had gotten at Walmart, so the striped ones, polka dot ones. And then I have these larger ones too that I think those are from Michael's also. And then the rest is really just sticks like I shared. So a lot of it is focused towards the top. I have branches up there, I have curlicues, I have those like green candy with the pipe cleaners are from Walmart. There's a lot happening, like a lot, and it's accumulations over the years. These little candy glitter pieces are super cute too. I have about 6 of those in the tree, and same thing, I try and diagonally place them so that it makes sense. These are on sticks as well. A lot of it is sticks, really. Like the only thing that isn't is the ornaments, and most of the ornaments are Disney. So they're kind of just placed sporadically in the tree. And they're mostly the hardest ones to bring back from the park. Those are my favorite ones, of course. And I'll show you guys. I think I got this one this year, and I thought it was perfect because it's like candy cane theme, Chip and Dale. This little cookie one, I have 2 of these because that was easier to bring home. Quite a few Disney ones actually. This one, the Mickey one. And then I've got these little, well, I have this bigger Mickey one, and I have these little Mickey ones. And really, yeah, I know. You're in this way too much, buddy. More elf feet as well. And oh, I have another elf down there on a red ladder, so just like in the office. So hopefully this gives you guys an idea of how you could do this tree, and hopefully that's detail enough to help you see how you could recreate this. And really, I just want you guys to know it's an accumulation year after year of every single piece. So I go to Michael's every year, probably beginning of November, and I collect a couple new things, and it grows from there. It's a little bit of an obsession. Okay, so this is one of our trees as well. I got these little candy sticks from Michael's, and then the tree itself is from HomeSense, and then I put some fairy lights in it. I'll link the fairy lights down below. They're my favorite fairy lights, and you get them off of Amazon, and they're on a remote. So all my fairy lights, I forgot to turn this on when I showed you guys the village. So these fairy lights are multicolored, super cute, and you'll be able to see them a little bit better here. Andre's working. Sorry, babe. And then this is the other fairy lights with our Grinch tree. Our Charlie Brown tree. It's called a Grinch tree. Love it. So this concludes the entire tour. Carl had a great time showing you guys around. And hopefully this gives you guys an idea as to how you can do this yourself. Hopefully this gave you guys a couple of tips. And if you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below. Make sure that you guys give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye, dudes!